The infinite, static universe results from electromagnetic processes in a plasma, instead of being formed by gravity and expanded by dark energy. Engulfed within an eternal, electrically neutral, and conducting black ionized gas plasma, accounted for by electromagnetic crystal matrices of molecular hydrogen atoms, naked protons and free electrons, the infinite universe of light is alive with vascular filaments connecting the living quantum bodies born in the plasma. Physical matter is not created by gravity. The observable gravity exhibited between mass objects may simply be a measurable manifestation of their quantum relativity. The imaginary space-time of standard model relativity is replaced by the reality of the existence and movement of quantum mass and its light through and its electromagnetic interaction with the surrounding plasma. Manifested gravitationally, there is a quantum electromagnetic relationship between moons, planets, stars, mother galaxies, and their family clusters. Quantumly, it is what it is. Stars, galaxies, and their family clusters are connected by massive filaments of electricity from which they are born in the molecular dust of the plasma. Birth results from a random Z-pinch along a filament of electromagnetic current, producing a brilliant and powerful arc of energy. In the infinite universe, there is no arrow of time. And, in the absence of observation, every particle of physical mass simultaneously moves, timelessly, relative to other mass to which it is quantumly bound. Unless observed, the currents of photonic light waves are continuous, and they timelessly connect the source and the destination. When observed, the speed of light in the plasma appears to be constant. Cosmic voids of dark plasma exist between majestic Birkeland currents of electricity and the galaxies and clusters they connect. The timeless and infinite universe of light gives birth to physical mass that lives and dies in a quantum relationship with other mass. The physical mass of the universe includes sentient beings of organic life who have evolved observant, tolerant, and quantum minds which become increasingly aware of self and surroundings. Galaxies and their clusters are connected by massive electromagnetic filaments in the plasma. When imaged by X-ray and radio telescopes, the universe of light is seen to be filled with a web of filaments connecting all observable matter. Unseen in the visible light spectrum, filaments are massive currents of electricity in the dark plasma encircled by magnetic fields. Stars, quasars, and galaxies are created in the molecular dust of the plasma by magnetic Z-pinches and filaments, causing electrical arcs and massive discharges of energy, superheating the local plasma. When a Z-pinch arcs along one of a mother galaxy's electromagnetic filaments within her plasma dust. The instantaneous release of massive energy causes the molecular gas cloud to contract and ionize. A new star is born out of the compressed plasma dust, and she commences the fusion of hydrogen at her core. The daughter star begins to spin to produce her own magnetic field in the plasma and to generate the stellar energy required to nourish her daughters, planets, and their families of organic life. Once a new star or galaxy is electromagnetically born, her electrical attraction begins to concentrate and illuminate her own molecular dust cloud of plasma around her. In a universe alive with mother galaxies, some are being born and some are dying. Imaged are the old galaxies that no longer make stars. The oldest viewed by Webb is almost 13 billion years old. Filaments of the Virgo supercluster that contains 150 large galaxies, including the Milky Way, and more than 1,000 dwarf galaxies. E-Rosetta telescope images of the longest discovered filament and its surrounding gas, spanning 50 million light years across the sky as it connects 3 galaxy clusters. The Phantom Galaxy, imaged in the infrared by the Webb telescope, reveals the fractal geometry of her electrical filaments and stars. The electromagnetic birth of a new star in the molecular dust of the plasma. Strings of stars being born along a filament in the plasma and illuminating the surrounding gas. The DOE's dark energy camera captured the burst of new stars in the Burns 149 nebula. Series of stars being created along filaments in the Orion molecular cloud. Gravity, as a manifestation of a star's formation, produces fusion at its core from which heat slowly flows to the surface. While the temperature of the sun's surface is 10,340 degrees Fahrenheit, its atmosphere is 300 times hotter due to the electricity generated by the sun's rotation in the plasma. The sun's electromagnetic processes are clearly visible in the image, where 1 second of sunlight equals 24 hours of observation. The electromagnetic relationship of the sun and her earthly child. The sun's radiation of electromagnetic energy is revealed by the auroras produced by the Earth's magnetic fields at its poles. Radio telescopes detect electromagnetic radiation being emitted from galactic cores. Gamma-ray jets extend 27,000 light years above and below the 105,700 light-year diameter of the Milky Way's filaments. Meerkat radio images of the Milky Way center reveal discharge of 1,000 150 light-years long magnetic filaments. Radio image of Sagittarius A star at the core of the Milky Way by the Event Horizon Telescope reveals a plasmoid, not a black hole. Instead of black holes that consume stars, the centers of galaxies and quasars are massive plasmoids that create stars. Plasmoids are coherent structures of plasma and magnetic fields. The laboratory creation of a plasmoid. Exploring a universe created by electromagnetism rather than gravity, many mysteries remain to be solved. Hans Alfvén, 1970 Nobel laureate in physics for his theory of electromagnetic plasma universe, has now been vindicated. With great respect, this presentation used clips from the following public videos. This non-commercial presentation includes dozens of images found on the internet and used with great appreciation, but without proper attribution due to the impossibility of identifying and contacting owners of the original sources. If the owner of any such image objects to its use, please email the author with details and the image will be removed. The author especially thanks Eric J. Lerner and his book, The Big Bang Never Happened, for introducing evidence disproving the standard model of cosmology, and Professor Louis Marmette for his invitation to join a cosmology group where dissident scientists have the freedom to disagree with settled science and to publish alternative theories refused by mainstream authorities. Dedicated to Christian Birkeland, Edwin Hubble, and Hans Alfvén, who discovered the electromagnetic plasma universe and whose work has been mischaracterized and misused by the gravitationalists, who defend the false Big Bang cosmology by ignoring and disparaging all challenges. Music by Scott Buckley and Johannes Brahms. To be presented by William John Cox at the Science of Consciousness Conference in Tucson, Arizona, in April 22nd to the 27th of 2024. Greatly appreciated. Abby Montefiore and Stuart Hammeroff at the Center for Consciousness Studies, the University of Arizona in Tucson, Arizona, for making this presentation possible.